It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Who knows what we're in store for here? And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. But come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go here in Baltimore. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways.
Play action now. Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. Whoa. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Again, it's Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with Madison. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Again, it's Madison. First down and more past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. On the give, this is Madison. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Out quickly, and it's Adams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That penalty is declined.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Madison. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They put Adams in motion. They'll run with Madison. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Aguilar able to make the catch. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And not much there. He's back.
Line of scrimmage, no gain.
3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. The drive run by Madison. Not much happening there. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's the toss right side to Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Third and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield. But now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Raiders offense and their running back set to go once more. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Straight ahead, here's Madison. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
To throw, Minshew. Backs to the first tight end and taken back in April. It's Brock Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Robert Spillane spills him there. Second and 7. Here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Madison. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On first down, a run with Madison. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, 2-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time, young, breakout rookie tight end. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that one is caught. He is in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Vegas.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To the tight end, likely. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it. Now, faking the give, he'll find Aguilar, complete.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
For any long developing play like that to work, everyone on the offensive side of the ball has to do their job at a high level. First, the pass protection has to hold up. Then, the receiver has to be able to separate from his man defender. And then, of course, the quarterback has to be on time and on target with the ball. And when you do, you move the chains.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson up top again. Now he'll run. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Jackson out of the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To the air one more time with Jackson. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Jackson. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass. And after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Minshew going to look to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime reports. It was a running back, Alexander Madison, who put together a solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Madison. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Man in motion here is Tucker. Minshew from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go here with Madison. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. On second down, here comes Madison. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. Ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
To the air on third down, it's Minshew. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's second down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense to come down with that pick.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
First down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. And you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's the give to Henry running right. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. There's Devontae Adams. He and the rest of the Raider offense set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. He'll push ahead to the 21. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They'll stick with Madison. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's Minshew. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Minshew. He'll try and get there on the ground. So, a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 there and a first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
He'll run. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left for the remainder of the game, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. His ability to find open space and be friendly for the quarterback. It's easier said than done. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Again, it'll be Henry. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Ravens extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Gardner Minshew going to take over once again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion is Myers. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We're going to go right back to Henry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. In motion comes Andrews. They'll drop to throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First and 10. There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go again here with Henry. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Third and 9. In motion comes Andrews. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. They'll run. It's Henry. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Minshew out of the pistol here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out. And he's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
Unbelievable, Mike. I'm not even really sure what to say. This far from the end zone, you know the ball's going to be thrown short. You've got to spread the field, rally tackle, get the ball carrier to the ground, and the game is over. But they keep it alive. Somehow, some way, they find the end zone. Last play of the game, walk-off touchdown.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.